guess what time it is. It's Mega Man time again. This time, though, it's a different Mega Man game. It's going to be a Mega Man X game, which we haven't done on this channel. Let me move the mouse real quick. In a good while. Last one, I think, was Mega Man X, which was like a year ago at this point, I think. So, yeah, let's have some fun with Mega Man X4, which I recently beat for the first time legit. And so now, let's go ahead and do it again, because I feel like it. And it's fun. I'm not sure if we'll do like 2 Let's Plays or what, but like for now, we're just going to do X. Well, not you can use the Ultimate Armor, because that's a cheat. We're going to legit do it. We're going to get all the collectibles. And that'll be fun. Okay. So this game, the X4 is the only actually like really good. You know, I'm gonna make an X game tier list pretty soon. But if you want to hear it, great. If you want to hear it in the TLDR version, great tier is the first 4. Decent tier is 5 and 8, and F tier is 6 and 7. Yeah, unfortunately, like the first 4, the SNES trilogy and this game are actually really good. They're all really great games. X5 was okay. A lot of X5's problems are fixed with the improvement project, which I downloaded and patched onto my ROM and then played that, and it was way better. But it's still not as great as, like, say, X4 or X3 or X1. If I had to add another tier, it would be good tier, and I'd put X2 and X4, or X2 and X3 in that one. X1 and X4 would be great tier. The city's been destroyed, that's all fine and dandy. I'm not gonna worry too much about the story in this stupid thing, this Let's Play. If you want to hear more about that, check out like a YouTube video about that. Like, I'm not gonna be concerned about that at all, really. So just a heads up for that, I guess. Basically, there's a group of Reploids and Sigma. The end. Yeah, that's a great summary. I mean, it's not like the X games are known for their amazing story anyway, so it's okay. Leave that to Mega Man 0, I guess. Even that's like kind of mid. Okay, so physics changes. This game, you can dash jump, which is a lot better. You can just hold down the dash button and jump, and that'll do it like so. You don't have to press it every time. This mini boss is really easy, just shoot it in the face and it will die. I'm pretty sure charging has been made slower versus the SNES trilogy, so that's something. Dash lemons are not a thing, they were only a thing in the first 2 games, I believe, so unfortunately none of that here. I mean, other than that, the physics are pretty well recreated from the SNES trilogy. The text is very mashable, which is a good thing. Like if they aren't gonna add a skip button, the least they could do is make the text extremely mashable, and they did, and that's making me really happy. Black Zero. If we do a Let's Play with Zero, that's what the version. No, I'm gonna make Black Zero thing. Cutscene, I'm gonna skip it because I don't care. Yellow dude. And now we have this. If you're using an emulator like me, go ahead and fast forward. It doesn't say anything of note. Okay. First level to do is this guy, Spider-Man. Making sure my mic was on. Jeez, that was scary. Anyway, Spider-Man. He has the leg parts in his stages. They're extremely easy to get, so go to him first. Web spider. Okay. Alright, so this is a pretty good first stage in my opinion. The only real faults in this game, physics-wise, that you can't duck. X5 and X6 has that, and that's like the only thing they have over X4 in my opinion. X4 is way better than those two. X5 is okay. X5 is like the most okay game ever. It's like, it's kind of hard to hate it, but it's kind of hard to like it either. You can't really do it either. Yeah. So just go behind that waterfall. Master the text because he doesn't say anything of importance. Jump in the capsule. But then, after all that, my ear kind of hurts, I don't even know why. But then, after all that, you get the second best leg parts in the series. You can hover in place for like 7 seconds. Out of the hover, you can dash. Either way. But, you can also hover to the left or to the right for a little bit of space. So this is good if you like barely miss a jump and need to cling to a wall jump. It's also good if you need to like stay in the air for a while. In that case, just stand still. Because if you move like that, the timer will run out a lot faster. So if you want to just remain in the air for as long as possible, just stay still. Unfortunately, there's no like straight up dash like an X3. If there was, these would be the best like parts in the entire series. But alas, you cannot have everything. Okay. Wow, that thing moves fast. My head is hurting, I don't even know why. Okay, let's go. Then we have Mario 2. Pretty easy if you... Again, the dash jumping is pretty important in the PS1 games, so you have to just know that that's a thing before you like try levels. There is one fault with this game. It's that it does not have any small number of weapon like refills or health refills. Like you can see the drop rate for the energies is really high. It's like you get them super easy. So it's like if you're not fighting a boss, you'll basically never be in a low health situation. And since it's on the PS1, you have the two separate areas in the level, which the loading times aren't bad at all, so it's not really a big deal. It's kind of interesting, actually, like the different landscapes you can see. I don't really understand why X just doesn't teleport like here though. First, I guess X can't teleport like straight to the boss because I don't know, like it's too fortified or something like that. I think that's the whole idea. But like, if he ends up teleporting halfway through the stage anyway, why doesn't he just go straight to the second half? I don't really get that part of it. Whatever, it's a Mega Man game. It's not an RPG. And on that note, let's play Command Mission. No, I'm kidding, I will never play that game. Ever. Ever, 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 I'll never play it. The Charge Buster is pretty strong. Like, the enemies in this game aren't that difficult to beat. It's kind of like you just have to be careful not to take too much damage. It's very easy to just, like, run through the stages. But you gotta be careful not to take too much damage, you'll regret it. There is a secret in this level, but we cannot give yet. It involves having a fire weapon, which is probably not a surprise considering this is the forest level. I don't know, jungle level, whatever. I think the difference is forest is like... Forest, well, at least my definition of forest. Forest is just a jungle, but it's like in the northern hemisphere. In my opinion. A forest, like here, I'll say it like this. A forest is just a less exotic jungle. Yeah, that's what I would say. So I think this is like kind of a halfway between a jungle and a forest. I wouldn't call this full-on jungle, but this would be kind of a forest. Anyway, web spider. pretty difficult, if I'm being honest, as a first boss, but like if you get the hang of him, you get a lot easier. To wait for him to, he'll come down, and you gotta shoot him, and he'll fire out a web, and you have to dodge that. They're pretty easy to get hit by if you don't time the jump right, but if you know what's coming, then you can dodge him easily. I recommend keep jumping like this, or just be ready to react. Like that. The bosses in this game do kind of have a lot of health. Like, they take a lot of charge shots before going down. I almost got another charge shot on him, but it's okay. He's about to do his desperation attack, I believe. Yeah, he's coming down the middle for this. This is where it gets tough. And where the we'll spread out these little bitty spiders. The oh my gosh, oh no. The hover can be used there, but make sure not to do what I did and get stuck in the web, because they do an obscene amount of damage. He is very low though, so one more, yeah, he's done. If you dodge all the webs in the first half of the fight, like you can basically just damage boost through the remaining half and have basically no issue. But yeah, that's Spider-Man. It's been 11 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Thanks for watching. I've been Hank the Tank Gaming. Blah 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 blah, and I'll show this weapon off in the next video. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.